The movie Beverly Hills Cop Axel F came out this year in 2024. This involves Axel Foley, played by Eddie Murphy, going back to Beverly Hills following his estranged daughter basically almost being killed and being threatened after taking on a client and trying to prove him innocent. And now this movie is, it had a lot of nostalgia in it. This movie knows what it is. It's mainly just made for nostalgia, and this movie is actually very good. And actually, I want to talk about a lot of the Easter eggs and stuff, to really just think it enhances the movie, and therefore talking about it here explains why. Like, okay, so nobody likes Beverly Hills Cop 3. If you do, that's just kind of odd. Anyways, so one of the lines in the movie, after he got arrested, and it was a funny chase. This whole movie is funny. Eddie Murphy's humor is on point, like very on point in this movie. And anyways, so basically, this guy is reading his file, and he says, and he goes over some of the various things he did, references the first 3 movies, and while he's saying that, he also includes, and when in 1994, not your hottest moment, or not your hottest hour, something like that. That is funny, because if you've seen my review for Beverly Hills Cop 3, you know I freaking hate that movie so much. Of seeing that kind of like confirmed here that, okay, even the movie's making fun of it, it's really funny. And now, so eventually they do figure out that the main villain turns out to be the new commissioner or whatever of Beverly Hills. This is so lame. Like, oh my god, this is a lame villain. Like, I knew he was going to be the main villain. I mean, they made it super obvious. But, like, just seeing it here is like, oh, that's kind of lame, though. Not that I expected it to be anything big and cool and epic. And, yeah. Still, though, I did think, all the characters were on point. Billy was perfect, just absolutely perfect, even though he was off-screen for most of the film. Most of the, 2 cops were off-screen for most of the film, but they were there here and there. There was a reference to the second one, because obviously Billy loves Rambo. And, yeah, there's a couple references to that. And, yeah, just a lot of nostalgia, funny humor. Eddie Murphy is perfect, way better than the third it ever could be. And I'm super happy this came out. And the ending was very cool, because you had Billy returning with a huge gun. You had all the characters returning. One got a shotgun. One of them has a freaking huge, like, machine gun. And then there's a chase before that. And in the trailers, they did leak a little bit of what the ending was. Specifically, the building coming straight through. Specifically this huge like truck coming straight through the building, which, kind of looking back on it, I'm kind of sad that they put that in the trailer. It would have been an awesome reveal. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it's really good. Yeah. And now let's talk about the good, the okay, and the bad. Starting off with the good, we have every performance in here was on point. It was absolutely amazing. The returning cast was on point. The new cast was amazing. All that. The action is good. The humor is good. Moving on to the okay, the villain. It's so stupid, but what was I really going to get anyways? Moving on. Oh yeah, something else is okay. Is like some of the shots in this movie were kind of unnecessary. Like there's one scene where it keeps on like cutting. It didn't really make a whole lot of sense why they would do that, but it's a nitpick. And yeah, that's basically Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. And at the end, there's a really nice moment referring back to the first film with the 2 main guys, Billy and yeah, and with the 2 cops sitting in a car outside the hospital, make sure Axel doesn't escape. And then he jumps on in the back, and this a whole funny sequence occurs, and that's where we end the film. That is a perfect ending to this movie. It's absolutely amazing. Just a beautiful way to end off the film. And, yeah, so, if you enjoyed this, so that, Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F, probably gonna give it a 90 out of 10. I'm gonna give this a 9. 8.5, actually. I'm gonna give it an 8 to 8.5. And, I'm gonna give it an A. So, yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.